Guys, today I am going to piss a lot of people off because with what I'm gonna say, a lot of you guys are going to be upset. And this is the way a lot of you guys see business. This is the way a lot of you guys see Amazon FBA, online arbitrage, and all that stuff. But let me drink a little bit of coffee so I can relax a little bit before we get heated. All right, so before we start, we have a Discord server for this channel, so link in the description. Best place to reach out to me, best place to ask any question you may have regarding Amazon, to hang out with me. We had a live call the other day, it was super fun. And yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of other live calls. So yeah, join the link, join the Discord, it's the best place to learn about Amazon. But let's start. So what I wanted to say today and what I wanted to help you understand when it comes to business, when it comes to Amazon FBA, when it comes to online arbitrage, is that passive income does not exist. All right, passive income does not exist, and running a business is the farthest thing away from getting passive income, right? And you're not gonna get rich with passive income unless you wait until the end of your life and you keep investing your money. Like it's gonna take a while, and you're not gonna get a lot of cash flow. All right, if you're 17, 18, you're not like, do not think about passive income. This is not what's gonna get you rich in a short to medium terms, right? You need a business that makes cash flow, and if you really want, all right, to turn this passive, it's going to be super hard. You're going to need to hire a C-suite executive. It's going to cost you like multiple six figures a year, all right? Except if you have super good, like if you really want it to be 100% passive, this is what you're going to have to do. If you can make it so you only need to work a couple hours a day, a couple of hours a week, but you're gonna need to have super strong process, and a lot of guys do not know how to build super strong process. This is not something that you can develop in one month, 2 months. It takes at least 1 year to develop if you are really good at it, right? It takes some time to develop your process, refine your process. And if you are just starting, you do not have a big understanding of how things work with Amazon, so it's gonna be super hard for you to develop bulletproof process, right? But the reason I'm saying this is it's because a lot of you guys don't understand that you're gonna need to reinvent yourself all the time. All right, when you run a business, and especially on Amazon, things are changing super fast. You need to constantly reinvent yourself. All right, what's working today may not work tomorrow. When it comes to sourcing, things comes in cycles, right? So I wanted to tell you this little story of when I was actually starting with online arbitrage. So basically, it took me 2 to 3 weeks to really understand how things were working with online arbitrage. And I was working pretty much all day, all right, for 2 to 3 weeks. And I was being super consistent. And things clicked finally for me. I was able to find product, and I was able to transition from retail arbitrage to online arbitrage, right? Why am I saying this? It's because things worked for a little while, because I had a few websites that I was monitoring. I was running tactical arbitrage search on the same websites and stuff. But after 1 month, 2 months, when I started having more money to spend, and I started, sales cycles, like things are not constant. So at one point, the few websites I was scanning, the few websites I was looking at, started not having sales anymore. Right, all the sales did not have anything that was profitable. So all the work that I really felt like all the work that I did put in was for nothing, because yeah, it worked 1 month, 2 months, and now I'm back at square one. I need to reinvent myself. I need to find other stuff to source, and I'm kind of in the same position right now where I source a lot of beauty. I source a lot of like the main thing that I source is beauty products. And I'm at a point where whenever I do reverse sourcing on the storefronts that I used to stalk, or manual sourcing on the websites that I used to look, I get the same products over and over, and it's getting harder for me right now at this specific moment to be at the same amount of spend that I was last month, for example, or like let's say in February and beginning of March. It's getting harder for me because like a lot of products I see, I'm already deep in inventory in them. So I went deep in inventory. I'm not gonna restock yet. and the amount of new products that I find that are in this category is starting to get lower and lower, because I've seen a lot of them. At the beginning it's easy, then it's getting a little bit harder. And also there's a little bit less sales on the websites that I'm monitoring and stuff, and I need to reinvent myself. I need to look at other things. And right now it's easy for me to do this because I actually at the beginning of March I started doing this, and no, I think it was at the beginning of February I started doing this by reverse sourcing, trying to find 5 products every single day, just doing reverse sourcing to find new products. And it's getting a little bit easier because I've been through this process 1 time, 2 times, the 3rd time that I get into this process where I need to reinvent myself a little bit, where I need to figure out new categories, new products, new storefronts and stuff. And because you will need to basically develop new strategies all the time. Maybe this month you're gonna have a super good month using tactical arbitrage, and the next month is gonna be total trash. So this is why you need to know, and this is why people say sometimes tactical arbitrage is not worth it, you don't find a lot of stuff. It really depends. It depends on what sales are going on. It depends on what tactical arbitrage is. It's a numbers game. Sometimes a specific strategy is going to be super good, sometimes another strategy is going to be trash, and then things can switch up. Right? And you will need to constantly reinvent yourself, and this is why it is the furthest thing away from passive income, right? Because you need to have a lot of strategies so you can switch up things, so one is going to work. And I said that in yesterday's video when I was talking about that new strategies to turn 1 lead in more leads, right? And as I said, you are going to need to reinvent yourself. So this strategy may work really good right now for a category that you don't know and stuff, but if you stay in the same category, you're not going to be able to use this strategy, and it's going to make sense. It's not going to work. So you are going to need to constantly reinvent yourself, find new strategies, find new products. And of course, the product don't think that you can find one product and sell it for the rest of your life. And if you find a product that makes $100 a day today, it's going to make $100 a day for the rest of your life. No, maybe it's going to last 1 month. Maybe it's going to last 2 months. Maybe it's going to last 3 months. Maybe it's going to last 1 year. Maybe 1 year and a half. But it's not gonna last forever. It's not gonna last forever. And this is why you need to stay in touch with what's going on, find new products, find new categories to source, find new storefront to stalk, find all that stuff. You need to constantly reinvent yourself. You are gonna need, if you want to be successful in the long run, you need to constantly reinvent yourself. All right? You're not gonna find that one product that's gonna change your life. Okay, one product by itself is not going to change your life. What's going to change your life is you being consistent, you putting in the work every single day, and it's a lot of work. Don't think that don't listen to the guys that say that it's super easy, just find 1 product, 2 products, and it's going to pay for all your expenses. No, you need to really dedicate yourself to this hustle, to this business, I should say. You need to constantly reinvent yourself. You need to constantly find new products. And the only things that you're going to need to be consistent. No one else is going to care as much as you do. So you need to put the work in yourself for 1 year, 2 years, and then start to delegate some stuff. All right. Maybe after 1 year, 2 years, maybe 3 years, you're going to be able to delegate most of your process and be able to take a step back. But in the early days, you're going to need to put in a lot of work. All right, this is what I wanted to say in today's video. I think it's really important for you guys to understand that, and especially a lot of you guys that are a little bit younger, because there's a few younger guys in the server that do not really understand business at that level. And it's important to understand that you are going to need to put in the work. All right, you cannot just work for 1 month. You don't even understand how Amazon works yet, and think you can find a VA that's going to replace you and stuff. Because to replace you to do what? You do not even understand how Amazon works yet. So how can you replace yourself? Because you don't even know to run the business properly. So this is something that you need to understand, right? And for a lot of you guys that are younger, that are on the younger side, this is really important to understand. You're gonna need to put in the work for a little while before it starts getting closer to passive income. It's never going to be really passive, except if you really hire a C-suite executive. And it's going to take you a while to reach that. to reach that level where you can hire a C-suite executive with a six-figure salary, and that your business can actually support that and then pay you as well. No, it takes a while. It really takes a while. And start building. And if it's your first business, do not expect to be able to do this in the next couple of years. You know, there's a lot of guys that have been running this for 3 years, 4 years, that are just starting, and you see them on YouTube and stuff, that are just starting to work with VAs. All right, and a VA is not going to replace you like 100%. Okay, this is the thing that you really need to understand. You need to reinvent yourself, and then you, after a couple of years, you can probably hire someone with a six-figure salary to take care of some stuff that is going to be able to replace you a little bit, you know, on more stuff that is going to care, because he has a high salary and that is competent enough to do it, right? So that's today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was helpful. Check out these other videos. I release a new video every single day at 3 p.m. talking about Amazon, talking about business. So subscribe, like this video. I'll see you tomorrow for a new video.